great day, a great start to the Eurobasket, not only here in Montpellier, but all over, in Zagreb, in Berlin, in Riga. And really, you know, this could be one of the all-time great Eurobaskets. Don't forget the stakes are extremely high. The two teams that make it to the final will qualify for the Olympics. And the teams that finish 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th will go to FIBA Olympic qualifying tournaments. One of the 3 Olympic qualifying tournaments.
One by one for the team from Russia. Number 1 at forward.
Well, hello everybody, welcome to Eurobasket 2015. It's the opening day. We are in Montpellier and we're getting ready to watch Russia take on Israel. And Russia being introduced here to the crowd. This is the team, don't forget, that got the bronze back in 2011, and they made it to the Olympics that following year.
Number 13 at guard, Dmitry Vostok.
And this team is trying to stay at the top. They've had some adversity to get through, none more so than Anton Pokrashov. You saw his face, the blonde hair. There he is. Whole head of blonde hair. He's had a serious knee injury that he's battled back. A member of that team that won the Eurobasket back in 2007. And Yevgeny Pashutin is the head coach, former Russian national team player himself. Of course, one of the top coaches in Europe. As for Israel, well, you'll see them coming out. In the build-up to this tournament, they only won 1 game. And, you know, how does that affect your psyche? Doesn't matter at all. Most coaches will say the preparations, the results don't matter. It's how you play. But Johnny, as we see some of these characters come out, I guess none are going to be more important than Henri Caspi.
Yeah, Caspi's definitely going to be the leader of this team. But they've got some other players. He's got some other teammates who are going to help him. One guy is Yannick Brain, that's been in actually his 8th Eurobasket competition.
Number 15 at Senator Fischer.
He got some experience up and down the lineup. They look like, I think they should be one of the team's favorite go on to the next round. We'll see what happens.
Well, Erez Edelstein is the coach of Israel, and we're now going to hear the playings of the national anthems for both teams, for Russia and for Israel.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici tout d'abord l'hymne de la Russie, the national anthem of Russia. National anthem of Israel.
threes exchanged at midcourt. And we're going to get a look at the referees from today's game. Matej Bolthauser from Slovenia, Croatia's Sinisa Hersek, and Apostolos Kalpakas of Sweden. Here they are. So from Slovenia, Croatia, and Sweden. Stand one, stand firm, gentlemen. We're in this together. That's what they say. Well, welcome to Montpellier, France, everybody. It's the opening day of Eurobasket 2015. And as you look at Russia and their lineup, it's a team of some big names, but also a lot of names missing from years gone by. But Vitaly Fritz at number 7, the big sharpshooter. Seaman Antonov has been in this squad for a long time. Kostov as well. Kongrashov, we mentioned him earlier on, and Vorontsevich. They're starting with Igor Fialtsev, Kostov, Sergei Monya, hugely important player in recent basketball history for Russia, Andrei Vorontsevich, and Ruslan Pativ, the center. Well, for Israel, you just got to look at Sean Dawson, number 6, Leor Eliyahu, Gal Beckel, Ravi Lemonade, Yanniv Green, who could end up becoming the most capped player in Israel history. I think if he makes 5 appearances here, they've got Caspi, Dior Fisher, Eliyahu, Lemonade, and Gal Beckel in that starting lineup. Dior Fisher, without question, important to the cause here. Johnny is, as we look at the warm-up here, we'll also get a look at the crucial players. At least we expect to get a look at the crucial players. Here they are. Well, on the right, that's Vitaly Fritzen. That is not Caspi, but anyway, Omri Caspi.
Number 12,
Omri Caspi is the star from the NBA. He's been in that team for a long time. And Fritzen didn't have a great Eurobasket a couple of years ago, but anyway, he's still important. Good sharpshooter. And Evgeny Pashudin, the very person we talked about.
Дальше один в сторону, 3 в сторону. Первый рога, кросс, и потом 3 в сторону, 1 в сторону, по 2. Хорошо? Дальше. Зоны, помните, боковая лицевая зона. И пресс-брейк. Будут прессинговать. 4, Андрюха, пресс-брейк, привинности наши. Давай, парни, все вместе. Россия!
Now, when we listen to the Russian timeouts, I'll let you do the translations because I know that you're the man with all the language skills. There's Pashudin. Played at the Olympics in 2000 for Russia, like somebody else I know. And we've got Dior Fisher's going to be crucial to this Israel team, isn't he?
Yeah, he gets them some athleticism down low, but he can also step out and hit those perimeter shots.
The team from Israel wears white jerseys. The team from Russia wears red jerseys. The game is about to begin. Enjoy the show and have a good game.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Montpellier, France. It's the opening day of the Eurobasket, and it's Israel taking on Russia. And Russia in red will win the opening tip and attack the basket to the right of your screen. Well, good starts in tournaments like this are imperative. Both of these teams know that they can give themselves a launch pad to a good tournament. And the miss. Back over to Israel. Eliyahu, a player with a lot of experience in that line for Israel. Now here's Caspi. Caspi travels, being defended by Sergei Monya.
That's good defense by Monya there, holding his ground. Caspi losing. You see him shuffle his feet here in a sec. There it is.
he was kind of running in place, wasn't he? Vyatsev been a impressive player this past season. And ball goes out of bounds. Foul was called on Israel. And a long one from Vorontsevich is good. So Andre Vorontsevich perhaps calms the nerves here for Russia.
That's a big shot. It's great to get off a good start like that.
And inside, no good from Eliyahu. Now another long three, it's good! Well, those guys, those Russians have come out firing, and already a couple of threes. Now quickly, Israel, and in it goes to Caspi, who finds his way to the rim, but misses the shot. Vorontsevich with the rebound. Oh, Pativ in a great position, but missed the shot.
As you can see, the Israeli defenders are far out of the perimeter. They cannot give Russia those open looks from three.
Now Eliyahu gets it to Meckel, little runner in the lane, and Israel finally get off the mark.
Good ball movement, great cut by Meckel to come in there. He's going to finish with this nice floater.
And now inside again to Pativ, and Dior Fisher commits the foul.
Good pass by Vorontsevich. He's on top. And fired his Pativ underneath the basket, good position. He's able to draw a foul, and now he's going to get 2 free throws.
Yeah, no doubt about that foul.
You don't want to, Dior Fisher fouled. You don't want to give up an easy look, but if you can foul before the shot, that's even better. As it is, it's 2 free throws. So far, he wasn't able to make the first.
Just 25 years of age, and a player of his size, you would expect him to keep developing, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's got great size.
So inbounds here to Meckel. He's working against Kostov. Positive start for Russia. That's such a disappointing Eurobasket back in 2013. Pass tries to find Dior Fisher. Ball goes out of bounds. Edelstein shaking his head. He's very positive. He's not going to be very positive about that. And now Limonade, I think, has been called for the hold. It's amazing how a couple of three-pointers can kind of settle you down immediately.
That's also, it's a wake-up call for the Israeli defenders. They got to get out and pressure the perimeter.
Vyatsev leaves his feet, and pass was somewhat telegraphed, but Israel weren't able to intercept it. Now Kostov puts up a three, and right now Russia, anything they're putting up from long range goes in. That was right at the end of the shot clock. Now Meckel. Foul out on the perimeter by Russia. Of course, they played in Koper in Slovenia a couple years ago, Russia. Just look at that foul. And just really caved in. Plus a tough game to Finland, who, by the way, they'll play in this group as well. Again, that'll be a humdinger. Caspi down low to Eliyahu, puts up a good strong move, uses the glass.
Look at that footwork, Jeff. You see the replay, very good move, set up, nice look, he's able to use the glass and finish.
Kostov passes back outside. Now they get it into Vyaltsev. Gets in the lane, takes the contact. Dor Fisher. So kept his man on his back. Casper yet to get going here for Israel. Gal Meckel again. He goes up. It's 2 field goals now for Gal Meckel.
That's a tough shot, Jeff. He was able to absorb the contact and finish. We know him as a passer, but so far we've seen him score a couple key baskets.
Pativ gets in, goes up strong, but doesn't come close to making the shot. Now, Eliyahu. That could get a change. Oh, inside, and Lemonade kind of runs the baseline and makes the layup.
Great look by Eliyahu. Has the ball on the post.
Well, Russia have had that great start, but they're only up by 2, and then Vyaltsev just kind of watches as the ball slips out of his hands. Now quickly to Caspi in transition, gets inside, puts it up, and despite the run down the floor, I think it was Varsevich, he held his composure and knocks it at 10.
Well, he's good at the open floor, Jeff.
Timeout.
Make noise, please, for you, team. Attention, un son que vous connaissez très très bien.
Провоцируйте размен. Отдайте пятому, играйте вниз. Опять мы выстроились 4 человека, они
must
просто
be
смену
upset.
делают.
You can
Нет
see a
никакого
little bit
смысла.
in the veins about to burst on the forehead there because his team 3 3-pointers to start, but they're only up 10, or rather they're all level at 10-10.
If I shout cross, moment to make.
Meanwhile, for Israel, they have to be encouraged.
Yeah, they're able to get back into this game. Again, I think this team wants to get out and run. They're very good at transition. You got players like Caspi, Eliyahu also for his size, gets up and down the floor well. Dor Fisher, the same thing. And you've got a point guard like Gal Meckel that really has great court vision. If you give him the ball in mid-court, he's going to find somebody.
Well, Zubkov comes into the game for Ruslan Pativ. Pativ, by the way, played on that Khimki team that won the Euro Cup this past season, qualified for the EuroLeague. Kostov brings it across midcourt. Fritzen has checked in, and he doesn't waste any time.
Already we see the 4th three-pointer from Russia. We're not even 6 minutes into this game.
Well, Fritzen, if he can get hot, the way he shot it, for example, in the summer of 2012 when he helped Russia get to the Olympics and then shot it well as they got to the podium. Here's Lemonade, drives in and scores with the left hand. Now Sergei Manya for 3. And Kostov chases it down. Manya gives it back to Varsevich. Kostov brings it up top. 7 on the shot clock. Beautiful behind the back pass. And Zubkov couldn't finish. And Russia knocked it away. Now out on the break, Lemonade fouls Fritzen. Here's another look. Just a tactical foul. More substitutions, Pronkrashov and Kurbanov. And Manya comes out, as well as Kostov. Yogev Ohayon coming in. You see that replay there. There's Ohayon. So effectively 2 point guards on the floor right now for Israel. And it goes Zubkov. And misses another one, but gets it back, then has it taken away Now both teams are all tied up, and it goes over to Israel.
Good hands by Ohayon. Got in there, dug out the ball. Come up, it's going to be a jump ball. You like to see your guards go in there and dig down low. Prevents an easy basket here.
You know, this is a Russia team that might have expected Timothy Mozgov, for example, that played in the NBA Finals to play this summer. They couldn't have him. They couldn't have Sasha Kaum. You know, he moved on.
Alexis Fred is not here either.
Yeah, so it's a team that's kind of searching really for its chemistry, its identity, and foul before the shot. Eliyahu, now 29 years of age. Another look. He gets the foul called on Kurbanov. The substitute comes in and commits the early foul.
If you're guarding Eliyahu, you do not want him to receive the ball. He's very crafty. Once he gets the ball, he's got that patent push shot. We saw a good footwork which he did earlier.
Caspi drives right down the lane and puts it up and in.
And that's what we know Caspi can do. Slasher, he'll get to the basket. Likes to put the ball on the floor, especially to his right.
Konkrashev tries to feed Antonov. Gal Meckel is now going to come out. And Yevzori comes into the game. Dagan Yevzori, 29-year-old shooting guard. Now Seaman Antonov, another of those Russians that can make the three, but he misses. And now hooking called on Bjorn Fischer, trying to box out. He doesn't want to come out, but let's watch.
It's already 2 fouls in this first quarter. Plenty of time left in this game. He can go out, get a blow. You do not want to get that third foul early.
Well, that means the veteran comes into the game, Yaniv Green. So, again, closing in on history. Yaniv Green. Zubkov makes the first. And the second is good. Now Ohayon brings it back for Israel, who now trail by 1. Green has played in 184 games, international games in his long career. Just needs 4 more appearances, so he's made the first of those 4. There's Yevzori and puts up an air ball. Now quickly. Rush it to the other end, and Fritzen catches and scores. And a little push shot from Eliyahu.
That's his patented look, Jeff. We see it right there. You do not want the ball in his hands. He can do some damage once he gets the ball, especially if he's near the basket.
And the ball goes off of Zubkov's hands and out of bounds. Zubkov seems to have suspect hands.
He's got good athleticism. He's got, for his size, he moves very well, but he's able to control that ball.
Only 24 years of age, one of the younger players in this national team setup. Yogev Ohayon gets inside and again scores, driving to the basket, banks it in.
He turned the corner, went straight to the basket, used his offhand to protect.
Konkrashev gets it to Zubkov and he explodes to the basket, puts it in himself. That's more like it. Caspi. And Caspi just kind of lost control of it as he was dribbling towards the lane. Final minute here of the first quarter. And Yaniv Green reaches in and commits the foul.
He's going to get 2 free throws. Smart play. Yeah, the mismatch outside was able to drive, force the contact.
Substitution for Israel.
So here we see Dawson that we talked about in the build-up. Sean Dawson comes in, number 6 for Israel. He's at the line as Fritzen shoots the first free throw. Second is good. Boy, he is crucial to this team. Now Ohayan. Final 30 seconds here of the opening quarter. Oh, they hand it off to Dawson. It just kind of floats in. It's a short one. Final 10 seconds. Russia looking to extend their lead. And it's going to be Fritzen from the left baseline. And a rebound, and up it goes another one, and Zubkov misses badly. So Israel came back to take the lead, but then Russia kind of stabilized things there, and have gone back in front 21-18 after one. Well, 9 of 12 inside the arc for Israel, but it's not enough against Russia, who are shooting the ball extremely well, 4 from 8 from long range. But you just have the feeling this game is going to be pretty close.
It's going to go back and forth. And if you're Israel, no lead is going to be enough, because this Russian team, they've shown they can shoot the ball. Multiple players, they got multiple threats from the perimeter. And so they're really going to have to shut down this three-point shooter.
Allez, vous pouvez les applaudir bien sûr, ils vont revenir ambiancer à l'occasion de ce match avec des cadeaux aussi pour vous tout à l'heure. C'est la squad Players One.
In a few seconds, the second quarter of the game will begin between Israel 18 and Russia 21. Le score à la fin du premier quart-temps, Israël 18, Russie 21.
21-18, Russia on top of Israel here at the end of the first quarter, getting ready to start this second frame here. And Johnny, really on the opening day of the Eurobasket, plenty of intrigue, plenty of questions. I think one thing that we know is that we could be in for a wild ride at this tournament.
Yeah, these teams are evenly matched. Of course, France is the big favorite in this tournament. But in this group particularly, we see some evenly matched. That first game was really something else. And it looks like we have the same thing going this game.
Oh, Antonov catches it down low, passes back outside to Pankrashov. Now Kurbanov gets inside, kind of hangs in the air, and Antonov crashes the boards, gets it back. Now Pankrashov, the veteran, he misses. And Caspi gets it before it goes out of bounds. Dawson goes up and misses another one, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Russia will take on from the baseline.
So it goes back out of bounds over to Russia. I think Dawson was lucky to get away with not having a foul called him there. Fridzen, well, had nowhere to throw it when he left his feet. 3-on-2 fast break led by Caspi, and he puts it up. Boy, how impressive has he been on the fast break?
Yeah, he wants to get to the basket. He has a nose for the basket. But I like that pass here by Oh-Hae-Yeon. Gave it, he got it, he gave it right back. Perfect pass, good execution on the break.
So the big NBA star for this Israeli team at the line and makes the first. And Caspi, the captain, 2.04 meters in height and just 27 years of age. So he will be in this setup for a long time. Coming off the bench there was Elishay Kadir with the rebound. Now Oh-Hae-Yeon for three, off the rim and into the hands of Ponkrashov. Now Ponkrashov then has the turnover over to Yevzori, and then it goes to Caspi, who hands it back to Kadir. And I think Caspi's thinking to himself, I should have just taken it myself.
That's right, maybe a little too unselfish here. But to give his teammate a better look. A good hustle also by Ponkrashov to come in and break up that play.
Well, Caspi is really beautiful in transition. And nice shot that time from Israel's number 5, Yevzori. So Yevzori bringing a spark from the bench. Israel have tied it up. Well, now Russia down on the ground, tie it up. Dawson.
Substitution for Russia. Returning number 20, Andrei Vorotsevich, and number 5, Ruslan Patel, replacing number 11.
You can see both players scrapping away for the ball. Here's Pativ, and Zubkov goes out, as well as Semen Antonov. Vorotsevich also back into the game for Russia. Dawson looks down low. Bounce pass to Yevzori. Now back come the Russians. Tempo of the game slowing down just a little bit here. Now Oh-Hae-Yeon reaches in and fouls Fridzen.
Personal fouls for Israel.
Well, we see Oh-Hae-Yeon get some contact on the arms there, but if you're guarding Fridzen, you want to get up on top. You cannot give him any space. He's such a good shooter. And he's got deep range, well beyond the arc.
Kostov whips the ball out to Fridzen, and he'll take that shot every time if he's open. He missed it. Oh-Hae-Yeon. Yevzori takes the contact, puts it up and in.
Great effort by Yevzori there. We saw him close out hard on free zone and also run the break. He's rewarded there. Did a nice pass and was able to finish a tough shot.
Now Kurbanov tries to post up Dawson. Passes back out. Kostov in the corner. Back to Kurbanov. 3 on the shot clock. Kurbanov fouled by Dawson right at the end of the shot clock.
Personal points called on Israel. 6, Dawson. Also, first personal foul, substitution from Russia. Filling in number 9, Igor Yatsev, replacing number 7, Vitaly Fridzen.
First one is good. Kurbanov makes the second. Now Kadir. Outside to Dawson. Bounce pass back to Kadir. They move it around the perimeter. Caspi over to Kadir with a pump fake. And then puts up a rush shot there. Now Vyatsev for three. No, that was a two.
Great execution there. Ball inside. Made the extra pass out. Got an open look. Unfortunately for them, they weren't able to get the three-pointer.
Now the push called on Russia.
The foul is on number 5, Ruslan Batev. It was his second.
Kadir makes the first.
Number 2, Elishay Kenny.
This is the second, so Russia's still on top by 1. An offensive foul called against Russia.
A moving screen.
Offensive foul called on Ruslan Batev. Substitution for both teams. Again for Team Russia number 12. Sergei Vonia replacing Nikita Kurbanov for Team Israel. Number 7. Gary Eka.
Dawson passes over to Kadir. Neither team able to really get a grip on this game. Well, I think expectations were low for Israel coming into this on the outside, but I'm not sure they shared that sentiment inside.
Well, they've struggled in the preparation games, but they've got a lot of talent. I expect them to be near the top when they finish here.
Ohayon. Oh. And he misses badly. Oh, Ohayon read the pass, couldn't quite get it. Now Vyatsev inside to Antonov. And back, Vorontsevich. Vyatsev hits another jumper, this time a three-pointer.
Jeff, what great ball movement. The ball's not sticking in anybody's hands. They're moving into the open shooter.
Well, that takes it up to 28-24 in favor of Russia.
כל פעם שמשחררים את הכדור וחותכים ונעים מקבלים זריקה קלה גם אם מחטיאים אותה. תפסיקו להכריח דברים. קיבלתם בסוף שעון את מספר 11, לכו לסל. פעם אחת יפת שלושה יוגב, פעם אחת לקחת עליו קליעה, לך עליו לסל. גל, שהוא מקבל את הכדור ב-pick and roll, אתה לא יכול לבוא אליו, אתה מביא לו מגן.
They see the three-point shooting for Russia, how significant that is. You know, they're 5 of 11 from New York, and Israel has yet to hit a three.
Заслон 4, пас, и они здесь теряют игроков. 2 передачи, и у вас проходы, и все есть. Если лично играет 4 цей, с передачи цей хэндов, Ятес, не надо сильно его вылавливать. Он вышел, еще напить. Заставь пас.
And that's what they're doing. They're stretching the Israeli defense, creating a lot of space to try to get into the lane.
Well, from that standpoint, I guess they could have asked for a better start offensively. The only thing is they just don't seem to be able to pull away. The biggest lead in the game was 8, but that was early. Israel reeled them back in. See if they can build some momentum here. tough pass to Meckel. He was able to control it. And Meckel's pass to Kadir. Sergei Monya knocked it out of bounds.
9 seconds remaining on the 24 shot clock.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
A substitution for Israel. Returning number 15, Dolph Fisher.
Fisher gets back into the game now. He's got 2 fouls. You definitely don't want to pick up your third.
Yep, and it's to Sean Dawson, and Dawson was fouled as he went up. Foul on Sergei Monya. Well, Monya after that looked around like, I can't believe they called that foul, but it looked like he got him pretty good.
There, we saw contact after. I think it was clean on top. He got contact down low. Monya's been active on defense. We've seen him rotate. He's been helping. He's great attitude on defense.
Well, son of Israeli League legend Joe Dawson. Sean Dawson, born in Israel, plays for Israel now.
His mother also was an excellent basketball player, dominated when she played.
So he's got basketball in his blood. Kostov from the arc. And Russia keeping it for another chance. Team moving along pretty quickly here. Already 4 minutes remaining here in the quarter. Joseph now inside. And Varnsevich gets it down. He knocks it down right at the shot clock buzzer. Now Ohayon for 3. And the well is dry right now from three-point range for Israel. Up ahead to Varnsevich. Now Monya puts up a 3. Gosh, he missed everything. And Meckel fouled as he brings it up the floor.
Russia, 7 Antonov. A substitution for Israel.
Great execution. You see the pass. Ball's underneath the rim. You see the pass from outside. Varnsevich has plenty of time and space to get that shot off.
The line for 2 shots. Gal Ekel.
Meckel makes the first. Well, I tell you what, if Pachutin is able to get this team into that next round, I think that'll be a success for Russia, considering all the turbulence they've had. You know, there was the possibility when their federation was suspended that they could miss the Eurobasket. Players not here. They've had a positive start. Now Antonov adds to the positive start with the three-pointer. 7 points now, the advantage for Russia. And pass intercepted. Yaltsev. And you just never know, do you, how a team is going to show up at the Eurobasket. Expectations may be low. And Antonov travels, turns it back over.
Well, Jeff, the one thing they're doing really well that's impressed me so far, they're moving the ball in offense. They're moving the ball, they're finding the open man, playing unselfishly.
Replacing Sean Dawson.
Dawson comes out. So Yivzuri in the game with Eliyahu, Gal Meckel, Caspi, and that man right there, Dior Fisher. He doesn't want to pick up his foul. Eliyahu now finds some space out to Caspi. Caspi gets it down, puts up a tough shot. Fisher rebounds it, or hits it out into the hands of Yaltsev. Now Monya over to Varnsevich. Open 3. Good!
Look at that ball movement. The ball's not sticking in anybody's hands. Quick passes, finding the open man.
Kostov, 6 points. Look at that. He's got 2 threes to fall today, but it's been quite a few players to hit threes for Russia. Now, Dior Fisher gets it to Eliyahu. Over to Gal Meckel. That was short. Meckel hustles back to play D. And you wonder really the way the first game went with Poland turning it up a notch at the end of the first half against Bosnia-Herzegovina. That gave them a platform to go ahead and win the game, and you wonder if the same thing is happening right now with Russia. Here they are at the end of the first half, just building a lead. And the third foul has been called on Dior Fisher.
A smart play by Kostov. Has the advantage there. I'm sure he knows that Fisher has 2 fouls. That's a mismatch. Drew the contact.
But also Fisher has to know that he can't reach in like that.
That's almost an automatic foul, especially when you have a big guy away from the basket guarding a perimeter player. In this case, a point guard.
אוקיי. אי אפשר לשחק את הצורה שאתם משחקים, אתם מחזיקים את הכדור, אתם תוקעים אותנו לזריקה קשה בסוף שעון, אתם חמודים על הכדור.
But especially from three-point range. It's not just the fact that Russia are hitting the shots. It's the fact, the way they're, as you say, the ball is moving around. And they stay committed to that. You know, Russia really no joy in the paint. But Israel 9 of 15, but look what that's gotten them. It's gotten them a 10-point deficit.
It's interesting to see Russia getting the ball inside. But a lot of times they're not taking any shots. They get the ball inside so they can kick it back out and give easier looks.
1 minute and 41 seconds remaining in the second quarter of the game. Russia took the lead 37-27 versus Israel. 14 seconds.
Russia have had 6 different players hit three-pointers.
Goes to Russia.
And right now they are in the ascendancy. Yaltev puts up a 3. And also on the threes that they've missed, they've thrown up a few air balls, haven't they?
We've seen a couple of air balls. We've seen a couple of bad misses. Doesn't matter. Their confidence is not lost. They continue to look for those shots.
Caspi for 3. It's not falling for the team in white. Coming up on the 1-minute mark here. So far, not so good for Israel. And Yibzari reaching around to commit the foul. He does in the end. So,
and this personal foul was called.
He's got that size advantage down low.
Israel again.
Interesting, we don't see any help come from Israel.
His first team foul.
He's there, single coverage.
So that's his 4th team foul. And it was a wise foul. Eliyahu fakes the handoff, goes straight in, puts it up, and was short. Pressure out in the perimeter from Israel. Zubkov gets it inside, and Gal Meckel commits the foul, so Zubkov will take free throws.
For Team Israel, the foul was called on number 7, Gal Meckel. His first, and Andrei Zubkov will shoot 2.
Zubkov at the line. Of course, Russia, you know, they were once coached by David Blatt, an Israeli, the former Maccabi Tel Aviv coach. And long ago, before he shot to fame with Russia's national team, he was in line to become Israel's coach.
He coached their team to victory in Madrid.
Maccabi?
No, the Russian national.
Oh, sorry, Russia. Sorry, 2007. Yes. But he was going to coach Israel, but he didn't have an Israeli coaching certificate, so he had to pull back, and then he's gone on to become one of the most famous coaches in the world. Kadir. Final seconds, ticking off the clock. Gal Meckel. Oh, nice little move at the end to free himself, so at least something positive for Israel at the very end. Maybe that's something they can build on.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. Good defense. Wasn't creating for space here. Yeah, look at the deficit. 10 points.
Well, Israel have a lot of work to do, though. They trail 39-29 against Russia here on the opening day of the Eurobasket. Get that last shot there from Gal Meckel. And the teams go to the changing rooms.
That was great basketball tonight. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to come back for another round of Eurobasket action.
Well, folks, look at that. Feast your eyes on the three-point shooting for Russia. 8 of 17, also 9 of 10 at the free throw line, and Russia also dominating the glass at this point, 21-11.
Next game, si vous aimez le show, si vous êtes séduit par l'ambiance.
Now, are they getting a lot more rebounds because of missed threes, or is it just more aggressive?
I think the Russian team is very aggressive, but a lot of times what happens is you shoot so often three-pointers just from long rebounds. And you've got the tall, active Russian players that get to the ball. So the interesting thing is you've got 24 points three-point range from the Russian team, 0 from Israel. They have yet to make a three-pointer.
39-29, Russia on top of Israel here in Group A at the Eurobasket in Montpellier.
S'il arrive à emmener dans cette ambiance, DJ is the best, toute la tribune là-bas, ouais, Frankie, tu es là, tu es avec nous, on te voit, DJ is the best, vous êtes d'accord avec lui? Alors vous chantez, vous dansez, vous faites la fête, vous levez les mains. Allez, il emmène tout le monde. Les plus belles demoiselles du duo, et puis aussi les barbus, vous l'avez vu, hein, Frankie, c'est l'ami de tous, c'est Frankie, mascotte officielle de l'Eurobasket 2015, qui fait la fête avec the best DJ in town. Il fait des bisous aussi, c'est terrible. C'est pas une kiss cam, attention, attention Frankie, hein, c'est pas une kiss cam, mais il fait la bise quand même à celles et ceux qui ont partagé ce plan Dance DJ is the best. Allez, encore quelques secondes avant de passer à la battle Noise Meter. On va mesurer quelle est la tribune la plus chaude de ce deuxième match.
distance, solar system. Try to phone, but they don't listen. So I asked her for a number of the same. She said, step in my transporter.
Allez, quelle est la tribune? Quelle est la tribune qui fait le plus de bruit? On va la jouer silence d'un côté et beaucoup de bruit de l'autre avec notre noise meter. Ça se passe sur les écrans géants et on va mettre bien sûr le curseur à 0 pour savoir quelle est la tribune qui fait le plus de bruit. On va commencer par vous. Alors, de la moitié ici jusqu'à la moitié là-bas, vous allez avoir le droit de faire le maximum de bruit. Voilà, le make some noise, c'est ici. Vous, taisez-vous, on revient vers vous dans quelques instants. On est prêts, vous êtes prêts? Are you ready to make noise? It's now, le curseur est en place, attention, cette tribune, faites du bruit! C'est monté un petit peu? C'est monté un petit peu? Ouais. Vous êtes prêts à nouveau? On va la refaire, attention, vous êtes prêts? On la refait? Pour cette tribune, faites du bruit! Attention les amis, est-ce que vous pouvez battre ça? Est-ce que vous êtes capable de battre ça? C'était beau, c'était sympa, mais je pense que vous pouvez faire mieux. On recale le curseur, on recale, bravo pour ce 79 dB quand même sur la tribune d'en face. 79 dB à battre, vous êtes prêts? Are you ready to make noise now? Attention, le curseur est à 0, je vous donne le top. Le countdown, vous êtes prêts? 3, 2, 1, make noise! La meilleure tribune, elle est ici, vous pouvez vous applaudir, vous pouvez faire du bruit. On a peut-être quelques cadeaux pour vous d'ailleurs. On va venir vous voir là-bas, mais on sait que vous avez participé bien évidemment avec les deux premières équipes. Bravo en tout cas à ceux qui ont réussi le plus gros score. On va monter encore en pression, on va avoir besoin de vous pour battre ce record régulièrement. Il va falloir, pourquoi pas, dès aujourd'hui, dès le premier jour de cette Eurobasket 2015, faire un maximum de bruit.
Let's have a look at the statistics of the first half. We can focus on rebounds and mention that Russia took 21 rebounds and Israel only 12. And among those 21 rebounds for Russia, 7 were taken by Andrei Vorontsevich. Vorontsevich also gave 4 assists during the first half, while Yogev Oyowa from Israel gave 5 assists. Finally, we can focus on top scorers for the first half. For Team Israel, the top scorer with 8 points is the number 7, Gal Ekel. And on the other end, for Team Russia, the top scorer with 7 points, like the number he wears, is Vitaly Fritzon.
Et attention, il paraît que c'est vous qui arrivez à faire le plus de bruit. Je suis dans la tribune, ici dans la tribune du fond. On va remettre en place le noise meter parce qu'il paraît que vous êtes capable de faire plus de bruit que tout le monde. Et moi, j'aimerais bien entendre ça parce que je suis pas sûr, je suis pas persuadé que vous êtes capable de le faire. Alors on va relancer le noise meter. Vous êtes prêts? Are you ready? Attention, attention, c'est maintenant, on y va. 3, 2, 1, du bruit. On va voir le score, mais ça ne paraît pas énorme. Je pense qu'il faut remettre une couche. Quel est le score de la tribune? Quel est le score de la tribune? Ah, c'est pas mal. C'est pas mal. C'est pas mal, mais il y a 82 ou 83 à battre. Attention. On remet le compteur si vous êtes prêts maintenant. If you are ready now. Attention. 3, 2, 1, make noise! Plus de 80 à battre. Ouais. C'est gagné. Allez, c'est bon. Meilleure tribune pour l'instant. Meilleure tribune pour l'instant. On y revient peut-être avant la fin de ce match. À tout à l'heure.
Ребят, нападение, Серег. Почти дорога в сторону. Андрюха, подожди, я откроюсь, брат. За получение. Ты пойди сразу на пик с дриблинга. Лучше с хендофа. Хорошо, хендоф. Здесь не надо долго, Саймон. Он сам пусть уходит. Продолжай, провоцируй размен. Как только размен, сразу ролл, пас-пас или пас-пас. Нет продолжения. Дальше сыграйте. Рога понятно, рога сыграйте.
They turn over the ball 5 times. Where is our pressure? תראה רגע מי עולה, ליאו, תראה רגע מי עולה שם. Come on, it's a new game. Bosnia came back from 17. Georgia came back from 15. Come on, show character. We are Israeli guys. Show character.
39-29 is Russia's lead over Israel here in Group A on the opening day of the Eurobasket. And you can hear the Israeli coach challenging his players to show some character.
And he's trying to draw some inspiration from what he saw in the first game today.
Yeah, we were inspired by that, weren't we?
That's right. I mean, it was a great comeback attempt. They weren't able to finish it, but you got to give them a lot of credit for what they did.
Yeah, Bosnia-Herzegovina. You heard the coach from Israel say Bosnia came back from 17 points and almost won the game. So we need to show the same type of fight. But they ended up losing to Poland. Well, welcome back to Montpellier, folks. Second half action underway here. Russia, Israel. Russia on top. Saw Poland win the first game against Bosnia and Herzegovina. France and Finland will play in the nightcap, in the final game of the day. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Sergei Monya, Veltsev has to drive inside and put up a crazy shot. Vornsevich was there for the offensive rebound, and that was a problem in the first half as well. It wasn't just the Russia shooting, it was some of the second and third opportunities.
Well, you see a multiple effort going after that ball by Vornsevich. Watch him hit the ball. He was able to control it. And then he gathered himself and picked up the foul. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. So he's going to get 2 free throws. So Gal Meck will try to get in there and prevent an easy shot. Put back.
Now, Vornsevich would have played about 20 minutes a game, I remember, in the EuroLeague this past season. It seemed like every time I watched him, that's what he was playing. Would you reckon that he would need to play a little bit more in this Russia team?
Well, he's one of the guys, one of the more experienced players they have, and he's a capable player on both ends of the floor. So you definitely want to have him on the floor at least 20 minutes.
And more if he can hack it.
He's got a tough assignment. He's guarding Caspi. He's been able to more or less shut him down.
Here's Caspi, goes to his right, puts up a shot off the glass. Trying to get some contact for the foul. Looks over at the referee. And the pass looked like it could have been intercepted there, but lines up with Kostov. And Veltsev, that was a 3 seconds on Vornsevich. It looked like Veltsev also kind of lowered his shoulder a little bit to clear out.
He went straight. I think his defender was moving on the play. It could have gone either way. I like his aggressiveness attacking the basket.
Now here's Lemonade. Bounce pass to Caspi. Whoa, what a play from Omer Caspi, but he couldn't quite get to go down.
That's what you like to see. Slashing, cutting to the basket. Great pass by Lemonade.
Oh, that was a great pass.
Nice bounce pass between defenders. Caspi was not able to finish, but he got contacts. He was going to the line.
I mean, to be fair, that shot looked a lot tougher on the replay than it did in live action. Both free throws good by the captain. Captain Caspi. Kostov goes baseline and gets it back to Veltsev. And they read it. Eliyahu, Lemonade, over to Caspi again, and he was fouled by Antonov.
Well, that's what it's going to take from Israel. We see a little bit more intensity on the defensive end. If they can get out and run, that's what they want to do. You've got players like Caspi that get out on that break. But it's got to start with the defense.
And it looked like they had they were trying to get the foul, and they couldn't quite get it. Eliyahu was able to make the outlet pass. So Caspi already making it to the line now on 2 occasions. So this indeed is a good play. A good sign, rather, for Israel. Once in the half-court set and once in transition. Now gets it back to an 8-point game. Antonov feeds down low, ball goes out of bounds. It goes off of Israel with 7 seconds on the shot clock.
See a little bit more intensity, and that's what it's going to take for Israel. They're fighting a little bit more on defense, making it a little more difficult for Russia.
That was a close call, I have to say. Monya falling away, and look at Antonov battle for the rebound. Kostov feeling like it should have been Russia's ball. Watch this. Definitely what Kostov. What is he, or maybe he was talking about a foul? I don't know. An offensive foul called against Israel.
See Kadir. Kadir set that legal screen. If you're Israel, you have to take care of the ball. You do not want the turnovers, especially away from the ball like that.
For the trap now, Kostov, and he turns it over. Eliyahu comes up with it. And Kostov will probably come out, with Ponkrashov getting up off the bench. Now Eliyahu gets inside, draws the contact. Ball rims out.
Tough break.
They've had a couple of balls rim out here. Kostov for three. And again, another opportunity for Russia. Now the quick pass was read by Cal Meckel. Ends up in the hands of Limonad. Now Caspi just lost it as he got into the lane. That creates a 4-on-2 break for Russia, but then they pull it back out. Zubkov into Antonov, and he gets fouled, making the shot.
Well, we see Russia in the second half. They're trying to get the ball down low. They've got height advantages against most defenders. Here we see Israel's forced a foul. Russia gets the basket and a foul.
Vyaltsev and Kostov out. Fritzen comes in with Ponkrashov for Russia. Boy, it was a key turnover from Caspi as they were trailing by, what was it, 8? 8.
They have the momentum on their side.
Now Limonad out to Meckel. Meckel looks into the corner to Kadir. That's good. It's a 2. Now inside he goes, and Zubkov misses a short one. Now again, Israel, bounce pass, and it goes to Eliyahu, and 2 free throws coming for Lior Eliyahu, who made the pump fake.
Great pass by Caspi. Israel looks so much better in transition, look much more comfortable playing. And that guy is comfortable once he gets the ball inside. Nice pump fake, drew the defender up in the air.
Well, as Eliyahu goes to the line. Israel getting some opportunities at the free throw line now. They're 9 of 12. Russia are 12 of 13, so both teams shooting it well from the stripe. Gets it back to a 7-point game now.
We see Israel extending their defensive pressure, token pressure in the backcourt. They're switching on a lot of screens.
4 on the shot clock now. Fritzen gets in the lane, puts it up short, and Caspi with the rebound. Bounce pass to Eliyahu. Limonad, and Meckel ends up with a jump shot.
Good defensive transition by Russia to get back in there. It looked like Israel definitely was going to get a good look at the basket.
Antonov tries to back up Meckel. Vorontsevich for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds off Russia, off Kurbanov. So Russia has yet to make a three-pointer here in the second half. And remember, that's what allowed them to build this big lead. So now you feel like this is a chance for Israel. They've got to take advantage. And another turnover created by the pressure by Vorncevic.
Vorncevic is way out there denying the pass to the lead on the wing. Eliafu was not able to control that ball, went off his foot.
Kurbanov finds Antonov. Ponkrashov for three. Now Kadir inside to Eliyahu. Bounce pass to Kadir. What basketball from Israel?
There you go. If you're an Israeli fan, you're going to like what you see now. The team's getting out and running. Defensive intensity is definitely much better in the first half.
Well, that gives it back to 44-39. And it looked like somebody had called a timeout. Indeed, they have. So Russia have called a timeout. But what a play. In every aspect, from the passing to Kadir going down the lane, Israel are alive and kicking.
Они все меняются. Три в сторону играют. Они меняются все. Получается ситуация, когда нас их 5 против их. Наш 5 против их 1. Здесь четверка. Мяч здесь. Поднимитесь.
And you break it, stay. I don't want Raviv with 3 fouls under the knee with Antonov. For a shooting, don't jump out. מה אני מדבר באנגלית בכלל? בחסימות, אתה על הגב שלו, של ליאור ואלישי ואומרים
Israel haven't hit a three,
אוקיי?
but they're closer.
זה אחד, שניים יש לנו אחד לתת.
Eurobasket 2015. This is where it's all about. All of the continental championships have been playing. They've either been played or they're being played right now. Australia beating New Zealand in the FIBA Oceania Championship to qualify for the Olympics. Nigeria beating Angola in the final to qualify from Africa for the championship. Of course, the USA and Brazil already with their places at the Olympics. Kadir misses. The two teams that reach the final of this event will qualify, and then the teams that finish 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th will go to the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournaments. So coming out of the timeout, Israel missed a chance to cut it back to a 4-point game. Zubkov gets it inside, hands it back off to Vorncevic. Again, another offensive rebound. They keep it alive. Don't know why the shot clock sounded, because the ball hit the rim. And then Gal Meckel, another turnover by Israel.
Some costly turnovers by the Israeli squad. Especially on that play, you have an advantage of the fast break. Gal Meckel was not sure what he wanted to do with the ball. He's frustrated with himself.
See the turnovers there to Israel with 9, Russia with 11. Out of bounds. A foul called on Eliyahu.
Yeah, Eustace.
The foul was
You see him watch his offhand. His forearm there. Too much contact.
The second, team 4.
Long one. And Vorncevic, another offensive rebound.
Vorncevic is doing a great job on the board. So active, keeping balls alive.
Brisbane drives in and denied again. Here comes Israel. Eliyahu gets it over to Meckel. Russia got back on defense. Inside, and Kadir drives in and misses the shot. Now Ponkrashov brings it back. Kurbanov, he misses. Russia have cooled off here in the second half. Yeltsev and Sergei Monya are going to come back into the game at the next dead ball for Russia. And Fritzen reaches over and fouls Meckel.
2 shots here. Russia's already in the bonus.
The foul is called on number 7 from Russia, Vitaly Fritzen. Substitution for both teams. For Team Russia returning
Dawson's
number 9.
going to come in for Eliyahu with 2:50 remaining in the
12,
third.
Sergei Monya replacing number 7 Vitaly Fritzen and number 41 Nikita Kurbanov.
And Meckel makes the first.
Is on the line.
So 12 of 16 now at the line for Israel. And it's a 4-point lead. Now it's just 3 points to lead for Russia.
Michael substitution for Team Israel. Enter the game. The second goal, number 6.
Pativ is coming into the game
Sean Dawson
for Russia.
Number 8,
And Zubkov comes out.
And for Team
Takes a seat,
Russia,
gets a towel.
number 5, the Russian
He'll bring him a drink.
replacing number 7, Vitaly.
Well, it's a 3-point game, Johnny, and it's really, it's there for the taking for Israel. You feel like they've got the momentum now. And Ruslan Pativ picks up the foul down low.
The key has been their defense, Jeff. They're going to have to continue with that intensity and be a little bit more efficient on the offensive end.
Well, that was a blatant push by Caspi.
Yeah, the mismatch. You didn't want to give up an easy basket.
Will shoot 2.
Well, Pativ,
1 point.
he started in this game. Now he makes it, takes it back up to 4. Misses the second. Caspi gets it to Meckel. So back to a 4-point game. See if Sean Dawson can provide any theatrics. It was relatively quiet in the first half. Now, into the corner, and Lebanon hits a 3-pointer, finally! 1 drops for Israel.
That's a big shot. That's big to 1.
Well, it took them all of 28 minutes, but they finally got one to go down. But Monya drives to the basket on the other end.
Sergei Monya.
There's some experience from the veteran Monya. Russia's been struggling to score, so what does he do? He attacks the basket, he gets a good look. If you're Israel, there's no help defense coming to shut down there. Sean Dawson was left all alone. Wasn't able to contain the penetration, but he didn't get any help from his teammates either.
Meckel gets it out to Lemonade. He's just hit 1, but he was short. And Kadir was, I think, fouled.
I think it's going to be on Pativ. It's going to be his 4th foul.
The 25-year-old Pativ.
Was the 4th personal foul called on Ruslan Padev.
Free throw is good. So 4 fouls for Pativ. I don't even know if Russia realized it because they're leaving him out there. Maybe they feel like they need to have it.
He just got in the game. They're going to hope they can get through this quarter, I'm sure. Only a minute and a half left to play.
Ponkrashoff, Russia clinging to a 1-point lead. And Dawson pushes off as Monya goes past.
Number 6, Sean Dawson.
They don't want to see the hands on the body playing defense.
You cannot use your hands. You have to move your feet, stay in front. As soon as you see a hand, it's an automatic foul.
Free throw is good from Sergei Monya. Back to a 3-point game now. Meckel. And Meckel a little bit trying to do a little too much there, perhaps. Ball goes out of bounds.
Substitution. Ball team Israel. Number 12,
Well, he felt there was some contact from behind, but I'll tell you what, that was a tough shot regardless. Tried to get it done with his offhand.
So Ohayan's come back into the game for Israel, and now the ball passed out of bounds by Russia. Saw Poland win earlier today in a real thriller against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Now we've got a close game between Russia and Israel. Caspi for three. Good! Tie game!
Jeff, I gotta be honest, I was surprised he took that shot there. It was off the dribble, but he knocked it down. He was confident shooting it.
So Russia having led big, and now the turnover by Russia, the charge for the offensive foul. And, you know, we thought maybe he can see out the rest of the half. It turns out he can't. He has to take a seat for the rest of the game. I think it's safe.
That's not only a foul, but it's a turnover on the offensive end.
So a good play by Caspi, and the big center for Russia is Patived off. He goes over to the bench. Russell Pativ.
And we see Caspi is fired up.
So the final possession here, most likely, of the third quarter. Israel with a chance to take the lead. Down Meckel, hands it off to Caspi. 5 seconds. Caspi gets in the lane and draws the foul. And he looks over at the Russia bench and then struts his way to the line. Vyaltsev picks up the foul, you can see.
He's definitely feeling it here. He wants the ball. He wants to be the finisher in these situations.
On the line for 2 shots. Number 9, Omri Caspi.
And Caspi gives Israel the lead. They did lead earlier in the game, but only by 2. And now the second is no good. Russia with a little bit of time. Will they get it off in time?
Beautiful.
Oh, what a play by Russia, but Vyaltsev missed the shot, but full marks. Got a good shot, didn't they?
Beautiful pass by Monya.
50-49, Israel lead Russia, 10 minutes remaining.
Allez, on est parti. Vous connaissez la personne qui est à côté de moi? Vous connaissez Frankie, la mascotte officielle de l'Eurobasket 2015?
Well, finally, a couple of three-pointers fall for Israel, Lemonade and Caspi. And I suppose when you consider how Russia lost the lead, they just haven't been quite as effective offensively, and it's down to Israel's defense.
Yeah, Russia only scored 10 points in that third quarter. You got to give a lot of the credit to Israeli defense. They've notched up their intensity level. They're playing a lot tougher. We've seen them go out and trap. We've seen them extend their defensive pressure in the backcourt. That's made a difference so far.
So now Russia, having led by as many as 12 points, having shot lights out from three-point range in the first half, you know, they have fallen behind, albeit by just 1 point. What are they going to do here at the start of the fourth quarter?
Well, they have to go back to the formula that worked so well in the first half, and that was great ball movement.
Ouais, ça mérite tout le monde d'applaudissements. Frankie, tu as été juste
I like their defensive
énormissime.
transition. They're getting back, but if they attack better and get better shots, they're going to prevent Israel from getting on the fast break. Israel's been very effective in transition. A lot of their points are coming off the break.
Well, Ohion didn't play that many minutes in the third quarter, but he's in there now. Obviously, Russia have lost Pativ to 5 fouls. Here is Caspi. Caspi hits another three in almost the exact same way.
Off the dribble, he was looking down at the floor, and he didn't hesitate. Once he had a little bit of space, he just went up and knocked it down.
He's got 16 points. Vornsevich whips it over to Ponkrashov. Ponkrashov for three. And Sergei Monya comes over the back.
Number 12 from Russia, Sergei Monya. Substitution for Russia.
Caspi doing on both ends of the floor. Here we see a good box out.
Now what he did was pushed. That's where he fouled him. This was Caspi with his three. So Israel with their biggest lead of the game, 4 points, looking to extend it. Gal Meckel hits it to Caspi, who again gets fouled as he drives down the lane. He's just taking over for Israel, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's full of confidence right now. He's taking control. We see him earlier. He was trying to pump up the rest of his teammates. Really intense.
Fritzen's going to come back in for Kurbanov.
No, Caspi's at his best when he can slash to the basket, get to the basket and open court, but he's also showed the ability to hit those 2 3-pointers. That's been a big plus for Israel, giving them the lead.
It's interesting that when you have a player like Caspi, he's the captain, but he's also the star, isn't he? And you really need him to step up.
He's got all the responsibility on his back in this team right now, but he's coming through. You see him as a leader, definitely the leader on this team.
So we're early in the fourth quarter. Israel now up by 6. Yaltsev over to Kovstov and to Antonov. Now a foul before the shot, and Russia, who we're sitting right behind their bench, we're appealing for an unsportsmanlike foul. Watch this. He's not making too much of an attempt at the ball, is he?
No, he definitely wanted the foul on the ground, like he's pointing to the ground. He did not want that to be a free throw, any free throw situation for Russia.
Kostov gets it in to Vornsevich. Antonov travels. Gal Meckel, full marks to him. He got good, lower center of gravity, and
that's your point guard, Jeff. He's very strong, got a low base, staying in front, keeping his chest in front.
boy, things have changed dramatically in this game in the second half. And it goes to Caspi, and he scores with the alley-oop. Great play all the way around for Israel. They have come out a different team since the break. And Russia really needs somebody to step up now. Maybe it's going to be Fritzen. Vornsevich. Ball falls over to Gal Meckel, quickly to Eliyahu. His pass to Ohayon, who decides to bring it back out. Now into Eliyahu. And Eliyahu called for the travel.
Yeah, he drugged his pivot foot there. There might have been some contact, push him off, but it's going to be a turnover for Israel.
57-49, Israel have come back from a 12-point deficit to lead it by 8.
Ребят, сейчас паника началась, суета. Один начинает, один сторону с этой стороны, другой с этой. Сказали, сейчас играйте Каспий в позиции 3, нет смысла просто играть. Поиграйте рога.
Up is also good. 4 also. 4 down, corner, pick and roll. Okay, go for good shots. Okay? Quick transition defense, guys. Stops and stops and stops. Switch when it's necessary. Contest shot. Force off dribble shot. Foul like your gameplay. Everybody on rebound. 5
I love it when you hear the Hebrew and then you hear some English spoken and then some basketball terminology. I mean, the coach really just owes Caspi a huge debt of gratitude for the way he's performed in the second half. I mean, he has just really, as you said, carried the team on his back.
Yeah, he's been driven. Even when the team was down, you could see him trying to lift this team. The effort was there, but now his shots are dropping, and he's been able to pick up fouls, score. He's done a great job, tremendous job on defense also.
Well, we identified Caspi as a key player for Israel, and we also identified Fritzen of Russia, so maybe he's going to step up for his national team. But Orion reaches over. Now another fast break for Israel. Eliyahu puts it up and in. And he wanted the foul, but right now Israel are pulling away. It is night and day from the first half.
And a 9-0 run to start this fourth quarter.
Kostov goes behind his back, and Kadir fouls him. Kadir tripped over, or excuse me, Kostov tripped over Kadir. Oh yeah, he definitely stuck his leg out.
Second personal foul call on number 11, Elisha Kadir.
So Antonov comes out of the game. Entry pass. Sergei Monya, 2 on the shot clock. He has to take a tough one. He's not even going to take it. Ohayan gets the steal on the fast break, puts it up, and the follow, and a foul called against Russia. So the hustle from Caspi.
That's right, Jeff. Just pure hustle. He wanted the ball. We saw him take off. He didn't watch his teammate go in for what he thought might have been a layup. He continued battling for the ball. He's going to be rewarded with 2 free throws.
His third and a substitution.
Caspi's been on a mission.
He really has. He has been absolutely on fire here. And Fritzen has to take a seat. Hasn't been a good game for him. He's been kind of unremarkable.
At the free throw line, Caspi.
And Caspi misses both. It was uncharacteristic. See if that kind of signals a change in fortunes here for Russia. Kurbanov back outside, and Israel trying to keep the pressure on. And foul called, Ohayan. So that's number 5, so that means free throws for Russia.
No personal foul called on the game.
Oh, excuse me, that was only the third team foul. Third foul on Ohayan as well. So that was a good foul by Ohayan. Now here's Meckel trying to keep Kurbanov out, and Kurbanov calls the foul.
Yeah, Kurbanov's definitely initiating the contact. Gal Meckel's trying to hold his ground.
So one more, and Russia will go to the line. Maybe that's their best form of attack right now, is to try to draw fouls.
They're trying to get the ball inside to open up some of the three-point shooting.
This time Cal Meckel just kind of defended him the other way. 4 on the shot clock. Monya. And ball hits out to Kostov. Reset the shot clock to 14. Borisevich just turns and puts it up, and finally And also a foul down low against Israel. So huge sequence of events here. Absolutely, it was on Caspi.
And the foul was after the shoot. Andrei Zubkov.
So now Zubkov. So Caspi misses 2 free throws. Russia go to the other end, draw a few fouls, and suddenly they're looking at a 4-point swing. In fact, looking at a 6-point swing when you consider Caspi's missed free throws. That's where basketball things could just change, just like that. All the momentum with Israel. Suddenly a 4-point trip down the floor for Russia. See if that triggers a comeback. Now Meckel catches it. He's on the low block and gets swatted from Kurbanov. Savage into the corner. Monya falling out of bounds, is able to get it to Zubkov. 7 on the shot clock now. Bounce pass into Zubkov, puts it up and in. And timeout has been called by Israel, who suddenly looked vulnerable.
Yes, they are, Jeff. And this was very little time on the shot clock. Russia was able to come up with a very good look up a pick and roll play at the end of the shot clock.
5 points now. Basket of post up. Loose ball rebound, offensive end over the limit, and now we will switch. Okay, let's relax. It's a new game. They got 3 fouls. We need to draw the extra foul now. They get used to the 2 down.
Моня, кого держит маленький Курбан? Не тебя или Моня, тебя. Все то же самое, не меняется.
It's really tough to figure this one out. Israel, I'll tell you what, if Israel do not win this game, they will be kicking themselves. They look like they were on their way.
They were in control from the third quarter, what they did early in the fourth quarter. Now all of a sudden we're 5 minutes. And Russia looks like they're going to come back. They're down by 4, but it's a totally different game.
One thing we do know is that Ruslan Pativ will not be able to help them. He's fouled out, Russia, but look at that. 10 points, 12 rebounds for Vorncevic. And that was a difficult shot that he made as well. On that 4-point trip down the floor for Russia. And Caspi now, he carried Israel for about the better part of 12, 13 minutes. See if he can get it back.
Caspi's been on the floor an awful lot. I don't think he's come out the second half.
Yahoo, little push shot from the baseline.
There's that quick patented push shot by Eliyahu. They really needed that basket.
Kovstov gets it to Sergei Monya. Zubkov. Monya for 3. And Russia continued to crash the boards, but this time they're not rewarded. Vorncevic thought this ball went off of. No, I think the refs got that right. So it goes back over to Israel now with a 6-point lead and possession. Eliyahu trying to post up Kurbanov. Oh, he lowered. Oh, they called a flop on Kurbanov. Incredible. I thought they were going to call a charge.
Well, they've already been warned, so this is a technical foul.
Technical foul called on
Watch this.
Team Russia's number 41, Nikita Kurbanov. His fifth.
He had good position.
Number 11, Semen
Good defense, but he felt he didn't. Ref felt he flopped. He could have held his ground.
Withdraw attempt for
Maybe he could have stayed on his feet. That's the lesson. He definitely took the contact. Meanwhile, Caspi misses his 3rd consecutive free throw. So So Kurbanov has to go over and Eschew has to go over and consider the consequences. So Kurbanov has joined Pativ with 5 fouls on the bench. Now Eliyahu puts it up off the glass.
Tough shot. Very crafty with the ball underneath the basket.
Well, it's Caspi, and now it's Eliyahu's turn. Antonov for 3. And now the clock starts becoming the enemy here for Russia. Eliyahu. Another one. It's one of the strangest shots I've ever seen in my life. But it's effective. Hey, if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Wow, he's got such a great touch.
Time out pour taper un nouveau dans les mains. Vous vous rappelez ce son, c'était en début de match. Écoutez ça.
You know, he was drafted, wasn't he, in the NBA several years ago.
Ребят, защитник, он просто делает кат отсюда. Получает, мы делаем 3 метра дистанцию, он забивает. Вы выйдете, встретите. Соник, пусть атак на периметр. Они трехи вообще не бьют. Мы здесь динаем. Он получается изоляция 1 на 1. И все динают, все стоят широко. Он на 1 обыгрывает. Ближе играем, кучнее.
Second thing, pay attention if they play zone. Okay? Wait. Limit now.
58% shooting for Israel inside the arc. Now Russia with just 26%, 27.
Mid post.
As good as they were from three-point range in the first half, they have been awful
If they play,
overall in the
spread
second
the
half.
floor,
Well, I would
dance
say,
on the
Jeff, the
floor.
quality of their
Dance.
three-point looks
Okay?
has not been
No.
great in the second half.
תסדרו את ההגנה אבל רק.
We saw the first half, they had a lot of open looks, great ball movement. That hasn't happened in the second half.
All those people back in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem and all over the place in Israel, we've only won one game. They're almost talking themselves into a bad Eurobasket. Here they are, you know, a really good shot, 10-point lead.
How do you think they felt at halftime?
Well, they probably felt, see, told you so. And now where are they? Stand up, people. Varnsevich for 3. Count it! Well, he's already on a double-double with points and rebounds. Look at that. Now he's got 13 points. And now the pressure not handled well by Gal Meckel. And suddenly Russia with a chance. And Kostov, and they have called a
technical foul for
flop on Ohayon. So what comes around goes around, right?
Refs are being consistent.
Is fourth. One shot for Vitaly Fritzl.
Yeah, exactly. Being consistent. That's all the players want, although I'm sure Ohayon would have preferred that he had not been consistent on that occasion. But that said, both teams failed to take advantage. They missed the free throws.
Exactly. Both of the technical fouls were missed by each team.
Gets it back. Now with 8 on the shot clock. Varnsevich puts up a jumper under pressure, and he hits it.
That's a tough shot.
Shot it over Caspi.
That's right. Went to his left. Didn't have much space. Still able to get that shot off.
Well, he's carrying Russia right now. That's a couple of big plays from Varnsevich. Eliyahu gets inside, puts it up and in.
He came very close to losing his balance and traveling, but he's able to gather himself and make a quick spin, get the ball off the glass, go to his right.
16 points now for Eliyahu. And Fritzen drives down the lane. And Russia feeling the sense of urgency. Get it back to 5. Israel's got to solve the pressure, and they do this time. But if you're Israel, you don't want to get too conservative with the ball. You want to play your game. Because otherwise, you might end up taking a bad shot. Now Caspi. Gets inside, puts it up. Tries to get the foul. Now quickly, Kostov rushes down the floor, puts it up and in! And Russia have come storming back.
Boy, Well, again, their defense, they get out and run and able to close the deficit. Only 3 points.
Well, the Israel coach, Edelstein, can hardly believe it. He's like, what do I have to do to put these guys away?
First of all, Elishai, go behind the defense. Okay, Omri inbound it. Leo, go middle. Use Leo, he can break it. He can break it, okay? Guys, they limit.
Pressure defense to get up for it. But I think you also, if you're Israel, get the ball to Leo. To Eliyahu, he's been so effective with the ball this last few minutes.
Yeah, a lot of those points in the paint have come from Eliyahu here for Israel. For the team that loses this game, Johnny, I hate to say it, it's going to be devastating. Because they will have been so close. And these are teams that need that confidence. They need to build that confidence with a win.
Well, Russia really dominated that first half. They played outstanding that entire first half. Things changed in the second half. Israel came out, looked like they had a commanding lead, but all of a sudden here we are. Just under 2 minutes left to play. 3-point deficit for Russia to overcome.
And now Meckel. And now Lemonade. And Caspi got into good rebounding position.
That was great defense by the Russian team. Able to force a difficult shot, but they weren't able to box out underneath. Prevent that rebound. But give Caspi credit. We see him there, moving out of his area to go after that ball. Able to draw a foul. He's going to get 2 free throws.
Substitution for Israel. Returning number 10, Raviv Limonad, replacing number 12, Yogev Oyapov.
Oh, Caspi misses the first. He's just had his, if there's one area of his game where he has struggled, all of a sudden it's been the free throw line.
Some fatigue might be setting in at this point also. He's been on the court a long time and just given a tremendous effort tonight. He's already played 36 minutes.
Now Kostov puts up a three! 68-67 Israel. Wow. Oh, they find the backdoor cut wide open. Lemonade just kind of snuck it behind the defense.
Great execution. Nice pass from Caspi to spot his teammate.
Wasn't even really a backdoor cut. He just kind of drifted in there. Now Russia into Zubkov. And Zubkov was fouled beforehand. I thought they might call it travel.
Lemonade was using his hands. We're going to see on the replay here. Got his hands on the back, and then also we'll see it again here.
Now, I think Russia were hoping that an unsportsmanlike foul would be called. Boy, these are clutch free throws being made by Zubkov, the first one. Meckel into Caspi. Meckel down the baseline. Puts up a jumper. Go! Boy, he picked a big time to hit a jump shot, didn't he?
That was a tough shot. He had a hand in his face.
And Israel get the steal. Russia Poor composure by the Russians on the inbounds play right here at the end. Incredible. Well, they fell asleep. Watch this. And Voracevich and Eliyahu just reached up and stole the ball.
You do not want to see that happen at the end of the game. Anytime for that matter, but especially now. Credit the Israeli defense for being active. They put that pressure on, full court pressure. And Eliyahu with that big wingspan was able to deflect the ball to Casper.
Well, I think we've seen it all really in this game. I mean, Russia were right there, you know, playing great, making great plays, and then they turn it over on a ridiculous inbounds turnover. Both free throws good from Limonade. Now, can Russia work a little bit of magic? They've only got 15 seconds to go. Israel, are they going to hold on? They find Zubkov for three. Off the rim. Out. Kostov for three. Good! With 6 seconds remaining. Well, Kostov has come to the party, hasn't he? He's made some plays.
2 big threes down the stretch.
Now they can maybe get a steal. If not, commit a foul. Hope that Israel miss a free throw. Anything is possible. I wouldn't say 6 seconds is a long time in basketball, but the way this game is going, I wouldn't be surprised if we looked at overtime or something crazy. 3 of 11 from three-point range Israel. And you saw Russia, 11 of 28, so they've really dropped off from that standpoint, but they did get a good one right there. There's something about when the game is on the line and it's, you know, that concentration is just that little bit better sometimes, isn't it? For Kostov. I mean, he was wide open.
Yes, he's focused on the basket. His first three was impressive. He came out the pick and roll, knocked it down. That one is wide open, but he remained focused and knocked it down.
Now, they do advance the ball after the timeout. Now, the question is, if you're Russia, you just go ahead and foul immediately because you're not going to. You've got to be able to get the foul quickly, and they do. So they put Gal Meckel on the line where he's a perfect 4 of 4.
Israel clearly wanted to inball the ball to Meckel. As they pointed out, 4 for 4 so far. He also just hit that tough shot.
But how will he react now in the pressure situation? Meckel misses the first one. Strategy pays off for Russia. And if he makes this,
Russia will have plenty of time. To call the timeout, advance the ball. And they've got plenty of three-point shooters.
And he does make it. So at least Meckel makes one.
No timeouts for Russia.
Yes, so now they've got no timeouts. And Kostov gets himself free. And a foul called on Kadir. And it looked like to the Russians that he avoided the contact.
Substitution.
Now Kadir is limping and he's leaving the game. Look at Pashut. He was the Pashut brothers. That's his younger brother, Zakar. Zakar rather. That's his assistant.
We saw Kostov look over to Pashutin and ask what do you want me to do on these free throws. Pashutin told him make both of them.
Returning number 11,
really? You think you're going to make both? I think he has to make the first one.
He's got to make the first one, and he signaled to him.
So you make the first. Obviously, you've got to miss the second to try to get the rebound. Boy, there was nothing but twine. He's come to play in the last 5 minutes. Kostov. Now, surely he's going to miss this. Watch Monya come sailing in from the perimeter. Limonade did not want to give up that position to Monya. Russian fans praying, keeping their...
If you're Israel, you don't want to foul in this situation either. We see Nekdal already trying to prevent Monia from going in.
Well, into the lane too early, it was Russia. That was not executed well.
Substitution for Israel, returning number 5, Dagan.
The official, the forgotten man's going to come into the game for Yevzori rather. Okay. Or he was already in. I think they're trying to get him out.
After.
With 2 seconds left, it doesn't look good for Russia. And Lemonade was fouled. 1 second ticks off the clock.
Personal foul on number 11
well,
from Russia.
It's awfully difficult now, Johnny. They had the chance with the missed free throw, but he got into the lane too early. You can't get into the lane too early.
The ball has to hit the rim before you're inside.
In the line for 2 shots, Robin Lemonade.
So Lemonade can effectively ice it. That one is insignificant because Russia's shot's going to be a 3 regardless. So now it's a 3-point game. Will he miss? He does. And the heave, but Monia, was he shooting that or throwing it to? That's not good enough. You got to know with only 1 second left, you got to launch it. Well, what a game. 2 games in a row now we've watched go down to the wire, and Israel win it 76-73 over Russia. Well, Johnny, we just watched Israel win it 76-73. They trailed by as many as 12 points in the game. You know, this is the type of win that can really put them on their way to a good Eurobasket. And for Russia, you worry about their Eurobasket having come so close in a game that they'll believe they should have won.
Well, looking at the first half, the way they played in the first half, they come away with the game and say, look, that's the way we have to go. That's the way we have to play going forward. Israel really battled to show some character in that second half, turning the game around, and just were able to hold on. Also, were able to withstand that rally from Russia, so they have to feel pretty good about themselves right now.
Well, as you look at the stats there, you know, the turnovers, 17 turnovers for Russia, 11 for Israel, and it was a bad turnover from Vartsevich late in the game on the inbounds pass that was costly, kind of spoiled otherwise what was a terrific game for him, as you can see. And Caspi had almost a double-double in points and rebounds for Israel. So Israel, having struggled in the build-up, at least to outsiders, have come out and they've put together a pretty inspirational performance in the second half. With Eliyahu, don't forget his contributions as well. He was terrific, and Gal Meckel made some plays down the stretch. So all smiles now for the team in blue and white. Israel win it 76-73 over Russia.
Tickets for the future sessions are still available. If you like to purchase tickets, please make your way on the commercial area.
1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. ליאת, שחגי יוציא את כל השחקנים. רגע, תני לי קיו, באוויר? ליאת.